Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week Wisdom and Legacy Building podcast. This is day 493 of our trek, and today is Philosophy Friday. Every Friday, we will ponder some of the basic truths and mysteries of life and how they can impact us in creating our living legacy. Currently, each Friday, we are on a multi-week trek to explore some of the teachings of my virtual mentors, Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, and Earl Nightingale. The core of the current trek is based primarily on Jim Rohn's book, The 5 Major Pieces to the Life Puzzle. I have learned considerable amount from reading and rereading this book on my own trek of life, and I trust that you will benefit from it also. Keeping with the continuity of Wisdom Trek, I will be adapting it to the 5 Trails on Life Trek. We are broadcasting from our studio at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. When this episode originally airs, we will be in Mesa, Arizona, working with our partners on our construction projects there. We have some very crucial decisions to make as we plan for 2017. There is a needed balance between planning, analyzing logically and realistically, and remaining optimistic. Attitude plays a big factor in the choices and the decisions that we make. While our attitude needs to be positive, we also must be realistic. One crucial element that is often overlooked is how we feel about ourselves is a matter of choice. How we feel about ourselves will strongly influence who we invest our time with. These are the areas that we'll explore today as we continue on our trek on the Attitude Trail. If you've missed the past few Philosophy Friday treks, it would be good if you go back and review them and get caught up on our progress so far. We have a lot of ground to cover today, so let's break camp and continue on the second trail of our extended trek as we cover the 5 Trails on Life's Trek, Attitude Part 5. As a reminder, our overall trek will cover these 5 trails: philosophy, attitude, activity, results, and lifestyle. So let's jump right in for today. How you feel about yourself is a matter of choice. How you see yourself is a matter of choice and not circumstances. And the major determining factor on how you feel about yourself lies in your personal philosophy. If you'd ask some people why they feel the way they do about certain issues, you'd probably discover the reason they feel the way that they do is because they don't really know a great deal about those issues. Lacking all the information, they form conclusions based on the bits and pieces they have come their way. With this limited knowledge, they often make poor decisions about how things really are. If they knew better, they would think better. In other words, they would reach better conclusions by simply increasing their knowledge. Here's another part of the equation. If they knew better, they would feel better. And why would they feel better? Because they would begin to make better decisions, and from this better decisions, they would start making better choices, which would produce better results. Your attitude is shaped by the decisions and choices you have made based on the knowledge that you've acquired. Let's look at it this way. Imagine an artist who wants to paint a masterpiece, but only has a few colors on his palette. He may have the desire to create a masterpiece, but lacks a variety of color, which a painting of a true masterpiece requires. This is what happens to human beings with limited knowledge. They lack the mental colors with which to create a complete picture. If there is one area in the knowledge department where we cannot afford to be lacking, it is the knowledge and awareness of our own uniqueness. You do not feel better about yourself for a simple reason as that you do not really know yourself. If you truly knew yourself, your strengths, your abilities, your resources, your depth of feeling, your sense of humor, your unique accomplishments, then you would never again doubt your ability to create a better future. Each of us is unique. There is no one else in the world quite like you. You are the only one who can do the special things that you do. What you do is special. You may not win great awards or public acclaim for your deeds, but you make the world a better place because of the deeds that you do. You make your family stronger, your office is more efficient, your community more prosperous because of who you are. Changing how you feel about yourself begins with developing a new philosophy about the value of each human being, yourself included. Most of us are so busy living our lives that we never pause long enough to appreciate all that we do in a given day. You have no appreciation of yourself simply because you have no awareness of yourself. Self-knowledge is the critical part of life's puzzle. As you learn more about who you are, you begin to make better choices and decisions for yourself and about yourself. If you've joined us on our Wisdom Trek previously, you know I personally gained significant knowledge from the book of Proverbs. And in chapter 1, verses 3 through 5, it instructs us on gaining wisdom and knowledge, and this is what it says. Their purpose is to teach people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them to do what is right, just, and fair. These proverbs will give insight to the simple, knowledge and discernment to the young. Let the wise listen to these proverbs and become even wiser. Let those with understanding receive guidance. As I've already suggested, as your knowledge improves, so does your choices. As your choices improve, so do your results. As your results improves, so does your attitude. Another key area that we need to recognize is how you feel about yourself is influenced by your associations. The people with whom you choose to associate are a major source of what you know and how you feel. There are 3 major questions that we'll answer next week, which those in search of a better life must constantly ask themselves. And they are, who am I around? What effect are they having? And is that acceptable? We are deliberately taking our trek slowly on these 5 trails on life's trek as we continue to hike on the trail of attitude. Today we learned how we feel about ourselves is a matter of choice, and those choices are largely influenced by our knowledge in many areas of life. Next Philosophy Friday, we will explore how we feel is strongly influenced by those who we associate with. So join us next Friday for additional insights. I know that you'll find these insights interesting and profitable in living a rich and satisfying life. Our next trek will be Motivation Monday, where we will explore more trails on how to get and stay motivated to bring value into your world. So encourage your friends and family to join us, and then come along with us on Monday for another day of Wisdom Trek, Creating a Legacy. That will finish our trek for today. Just as you enjoy these daily doses of wisdom, we ask you to help us to grow Wisdom Trek by sharing it with your family and friends through email, Facebook, Twitter, or in person when you meet with them, and invite them to come along with us each day. If you'd like to listen to any of the past daily treks, they are available at wisdom-trek.com. And don't forget to subscribe to Wisdom Trek so that each day is downloaded to you automatically. The journal for today's trek is available at wisdom-trek.com. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal each day. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. This is Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you on Monday.